Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the charts to tune into the Crypto Flight Edition. This is your fellow passenger stopping in just with some technical details on the BTC price. I'm going to go over a few things with you here. We made a recent call that's saying that BTC could potentially go down to $40,000. Just want to give an update on that call just to see if everything is still looking good. So if you're just stopping in, welcome. Consider hitting the subscribe button if you find any valuable information as we go along here. Our loyal subscribers, welcome back. Guys, the YouTube algorithm is still promoting the channel, so if you could continue the engagement with the appropriate thumbs in the comments, I greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get started and not waste time and dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today's February the 15th, 2021. And the current price of BTC is going to be $47,520. It's down approximately 2.3% for the day. Okay, so the charts are going to look a little bit different. I actually found an interesting pattern in the $40,000, around the $40,000 level. I'm going to show you here. It's a red line. So here we go. That's it. Really simple. Okay, so of course the red line represents the $40,000. A target that I was speculating that the market could retrace down to within 72 hours. I think we're up against the 72-hour mark right now, actually. This is a rising wedge pattern. It's a bearish pattern, but please keep in mind, everyone, as we always say that when you find bearish patterns in a bullish trajectory, they don't perform as well. So it's likely that if you're not careful and you're thinking of betting against BTC right here, you're liable to experience some very interesting price action in your face. So just be careful, okay, if you're going to bet against BTC here. I'm not comfortable with betting against markets that are down. In other words, like you see like it's down like 2%. I don't feel comfortable betting against markets like that. I would actually make my final decision. We're actually long the market. Leverage, I think it was like 34,000. I'm not sure, guys. But it has about 2 hours, 36 minutes to close on this candle here. So what I'm waiting to see is how is it going to close? Is it going to close outside of the pattern? Let me see if I can just kind of erase that little small circle there. I'm just waiting to see if it's actually going to close below this potential support line, because I can't make this up. It's really clean, actually. It's a really straightforward chart. As you notice here, at February the 11th, at about $44,540, there was support here and right here as well. February the 13th at approximately $46,417. So I think it's a really nice setup in terms of the rising wedge pattern. Again, bearish pattern, but I'll know in approximately 2.5 hours. Hopefully I can stop back in and let you know just before or just after the close to know what to expect in the price action, whether it's actually going to break down or continue the breakdown out of this pattern, just kind of, break down, or if it will continue the obvious pattern, the trajectory to the upside, as it has been doing forever, ever since the beginning of time, actually. So that's what I'm looking at here. So do I still see BTC going to $40,000? I need a little bit more time. It appears that it wants to break down here, okay? But I'm not sure if it's going to go down to like $40,000, because I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I explained this before. If the sellers break down below this bearish pattern within this bullish trajectory, they must actually follow through in a short period of time, because if they break down below this pattern and they're not able to successfully follow through, yeah, it's not going to end well for the sellers trying to bet against BTC. The technical target on this will be, let's see, the bearish is going to be $44,726. I'll put a horizontal line for your viewing pleasures there, somewhere right there. So that would be the technical target. If the sellers actually have some sort of control in this market, because they really don't. I mean, the buyers have full control. It appears that they have full control, but that doesn't mean that the sellers can't stop in and make an aggressive move to the downside. Let's just be aware that the technical target, again, is about $44,726. If they follow through, that's fine. That's normal. That just means that the sellers stepped into the market and they're fulfilling their obligation here out of this rising wedge pattern. Really simple, actually. So we're going to close it out here. And do I still see this going down to 40,000? It does have the potential. I honestly still need about 24 to 48 hours to determine that. But if you see the price down at BTC down to like $44,726, just understand what's going on. It's breaking down below a rising wedge bearish pattern. So there's nothing really to, I guess, lose your shirt over, right? It's just breaking down from a bearish pattern within a bullish trajectory. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for now. And hopefully I can stop back in and give you wonderful folks an update as soon as I see the price developing or a potential fall in the price, and how low can it actually go. If it's going to fall, I like the red screen that you see is like down 2.1%. That doesn't bother me at all, because the buyer's actually stepping into the market. And the way that I know that is because remember what we look for on the candlesticks. We're just looking for the lower wick just below the candle there. That represents buying interest. It's not guaranteed that the buying interest that's stepping into this market will have a sufficient amount of capital to hold up the price. So just understand that whenever you're kind of like, because I know some of you are actually new to technical analysis, and I don't want you to kind of stand in the way, so to speak. If you see a candle being bought up and the price is actually pushing up on a candlestick, maybe you'll use that as an indication to, yes, guarantee hit that buy button. No, there's a few other indicators that I use in conjunction in order to make my final assessment of the direction of the market. So I just want to kind of throw that out there for the guys who are just kind of starting out with the technical analysis. Yeah, just understand that when you see that price push up, it's not always guaranteed there will be a sufficient amount of buying interest in the market to hold the prices. So let's cut it out here, guys. It's getting long. So thank you for your time. Leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there if you found any valuable information in this content. I really appreciate your time. Also, before you go, if you're new, we also cover the traditional markets. I'm not sure if you guys are into stocks, but we cover that 7 days a week. So we'd love for you to join us. Hit the subscribe button so that we can send you that information when it is available. Okay? So take care of yourselves, protect your portfolio. Remember to execute your strategies out there before you hit that buy button on those exchanges. Understand your risk tolerance and how much you're going to risk, and where you're going to take profits. All of that should be determined before you enter the markets, guys. So yeah, take care of yourselves, and we'll kind of talk very soon, and bye for now.